Hi guys, thank you for coming to my channel, Heavenly Star Tarot. I will be doing my Pisces today. First of all, happy New Year. This is going to be for the next 10 days, so approximately January 10th to January 20th, 2021. It's going to be general, so it can apply to your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus. Energies go back and forth. Sometimes it's you, sometimes it's them. Cross watchers, you might feel the message is mostly for you since you're the one that's watching. But let's not forget, it will not always resonate. Okay, my Pisces, let's do this. I call love and light, angels, spirit guides, higher self, all that is divine and heavenly. Please help me give my Pisces the perfect message that is intended for them to receive, that will help them, guide them, show them on their true life purpose. Ooh, passion. A new passionate beginning. Good for you. For some of you guys, there's some chemistry going on. You have a lot of chemistry. Ooh, a lot of talking too. Could be a new job too. An entrepreneur-like energy. Okay, so I'm going to do a 3-card spread. I'm going to use this deck. This is called the Gilded Tarot Royale. I will clarify Rider deck, and then give you an oracle card towards the end. What was I feeling for you guys? Okay. So, a lot of soul searching, going within, and really being in tune with your intuition, trusting your intuition. The need to continue to have faith, because there's been some kind of lack of faith, or more like a lack of trust for some, right? Also, there's a relationship, a connection that, I don't know if this is like reconciling, but it seems like maybe before you weren't meeting eye to eye, you weren't on the same page, and now choosing to compromise and work on this could involve like a divorce or a separation where there's a mediator involved, and this is how this is to work now. Like, you kind of have to. Kind of have to. All right, we're going to talk about your recent past, my Pisces, however that is for you. Your first card is the 5 of Cups. So this is crying over spilled milk. Basically, something happened already. Can't really do anything about it. And coming to terms with it. It's the feeling of like picking up the pieces, like understanding that, you can't do anything about this anymore. It already happened. It's in the past. So now looking for, noticing, realizing that you actually have a lot of support. There's still a lot of options for you. It's not over. It's not over. There's still more to come. This is also getting out of that dark night of the soul energy. Maybe some of you guys have been going through some, depression, anxiety, just, feeling a bit low vibration, low energy. And now kind of looking forward to things just getting better and having faith. I don't know if someone is around you giving you this support, but you're getting out of that energy, which is awesome. Feeling more optimistic, more positive. Kind of like, it is what it is. What happened, happened. Now what? From now on, what can we do now? Healing, basically. Healing. Your present energy, you have the Tower. I just did, who did I just do? Leos. Leos had the same card in the same placement. So the Tower. This is something very unexpected. Some of you guys weren't expecting help, weren't expecting support. And that is what is giving you hope. Like, You're not alone. You know, people do care. There is organizations. There's just people that genuinely care about you. You're not alone. There's something, it could be possibly in regards to a home situation, moving, thinking about moving. Small percentage, you might have been asked to leave, or you had to ask someone to leave. This could have been in the past, or is coming up to this, but it's very important to forgive. Like it's kind of like kicking somebody out and saying, you know what, it's going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you, but you got to, go do this on your own type thing. I hope you can forgive me. Later on, you'll see why it had to happen this way. The Tower is a situation that is just no longer a solid. It wasn't built the right way. It wasn't built on a solid foundation. It could have been built on lies, disloyalty. Nothing's going to happen. It's crumbling. You could have tried many times to work at this, and it didn't. Could have been getting, a lot of synchronicities, a lot of signs, a lot of those red flags, realizing like, hey, you can't stay here. You can't stay in this place mentally. You can't continue to be here. This is not for your greatest good. It's being made very uncomfortable for you. Some of you guys could have caused this Tower situation yourselves where you choose to leave. Like, I'm not going to stay here where I'm not wanted, or I'm not going to be here where I know nothing will grow out of it. I can't build from here. There's just no stability here. There's a lot of uncertainty here. Other times, the universe, after many, many, many clues and red flags, they tell you, you need to leave, you need to stop doing whatever this is, because it's could even be very detrimental to your health. Could be addictions. However this is, it's no longer meant for you. So then the universe will take you out of this, many times very unexpectedly. And of course it would be uncomfortable, and it could, make you feel a certain type of way. But then you'll see why it happened, because there's something better for you. You need to you're being guided on a different path, on a different journey that's meant for what it is that you are to do here on earth. Your true life soul purpose type of thing. Let's see. In your near future, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. This could be in regards to some kind of employment. Some of you guys maybe never expected to leave, that work, that place of employment. You thought you would probably retire there. Or you just thought that you wouldn't leave it. But very unexpectedly could have been laid off, or you just are no longer happy there. You want something else. So something else is coming up. Some of you guys just want to go back to school. Like, why don't I just totally change my career, do something totally different? So it's very unexpected change of events, a shift. Others of you, this is making an effort, being more determined to work at what it is that you want. So I'm getting that go-getter type of energy. Like, I'm not going to let things get me down. I'm going to be ahead of it. Preventive. I'm going to prevent this disaster. So therefore, I have to work and work. Some of you guys are working a little bit too much. Overworking yourselves, that you need some rest. Take a day off. Get your bearings back. So really determined, focused at working towards what it is that you desire. Others also want to work with you. This is like a mastering a skill. Again, going back to school, getting that degree, the letters, the AS, the BS, the PhD, however this is, the certificate. Working towards that. there's an opportunity to do so. Where maybe before there was too many responsibilities, you know, life, you couldn't have done it, and now whatever this is that happened that is unexpected is going to help you work towards your goals. Nice. Some of you guys didn't expect to go back to work, and now you have been called, or there's an opportunity, or you just need to go back to work. Beneath the deck, you have the Knight of Wands. Okay. I like this one. This is taking action. You could be dealing with a, what is that, Sagittarius, possibly. Doesn't have to be. Or you have this in your chart. But this is action. Rushing in or rushing out. Very exciting, spontaneous. When it has to do with a person, it's not always the bestest energy, because this is someone that, you know, could have been in and out of your life. They don't really stick around. Very inconsistent energy, like they'll come in with the passion and then they'll leave with the passion, and usually go take that passion to, you know, someone else. So it's that player energy. With this Five of Cups here, some of you guys are tired of that. You know, constant emotional roller coaster where you're always left picking up the pieces, where there's the promise of this time I'm going to stick around, this time I'm going to help you, and it doesn't happen that way. So once you realize that, it's easier not to let them in. When it has to do with work, I love it, because this is very unexpected news that makes you feel very excited and motivated. You are very willing to go on this journey, looking forward to it. That free spirit energy, like what else is out there? What else can I do? So this is an opportunity, an amazing opportunity that you didn't expect, or maybe even had given up on, or, well, I think it was delayed. Some of you guys didn't think it was possible, whatever this is. Maybe it's that going back to school thing, but it's feeling very energized and vitality, feeling more energetic, feeling like a kid again. So some kind of good news. Could just found out you got that home, you got that place. You don't have to be in this sad energy anymore, my Pisces. Okay, so now let me clarify. Clarifying the Five of Cups is the Ten of Wands in reverse. Beautiful. So in the past, you were very overwhelmed, very stressed, very burdened, had a lot of multitasking to do, a lot of things on your plate, right? Stressed, whether it's physical, that you just had physically a lot of things to do, or emotionally overwhelmed or stressed out. So now that it's in reverse, this is dropping the burdens. And it has to do with this coming to terms with whatever was lost is lost. It happened, and really working on getting past it. You know, healing, grieving. If this is an actual loss of a loved one, my condolences. This would have already happened. I'm not telling you that it's going to happen. It would have happened, so it could have been very hard, you know, to look towards the future without this person in your life or this relationship. You know, it doesn't have to be where they're like not here anymore, but just not in your life anymore. With the Ten of Wands in reverse, is basically saying that you are feeling less stressed, letting go. Things are becoming lighter, where it was a lot of heaviness, feeling very heavy, very down, very low, again, in the past. Now, what is this Tower about? Just want one. The Tower is clarified by the Three of Wands, upright. This is your ships coming in. Very unexpected. You thought it wasn't going to happen. It was so many times of you were so close yet so far type of energy. And you were kind of left out there in the shore waiting for those ships to come in, for that opportunity to come in, for that person to come in, and they never really did. Now, very unexpectedly, something's coming in for you. Ships are coming in. Again, you could have forgotten about it, like weren't even going outside to the shore to, await this, because every time you did, it wasn't there. So, let's see. Also, it could be with someone that was at a distance. Could have been a long distance relationship, or you thought that whatever this wasn't going to happen anytime soon. It could be that uncomfortable situation where you might have been living with someone, or your home situation was made very uncomfortable, like you live there, especially if it's like your partner, your romantic partner. And it could even be family, I guess. Like sometimes when you're not meeting eye to eye anymore, then you don't even talk. It's like very distant, very cold energy within the home. It was becoming very uncomfortable that maybe some of you guys didn't even want to go home anymore, or they didn't want to come home. Making excuses, something like that. But ultimately, ultimately, it feels like very unexpected. Things are going to change, and what it was that you were waiting on will be coming through. And now, the Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. I like this. You have the Devil, but it's in reverse. Beautiful. Capricorn energy. You could have been dealing with a Capricorn, or you have this in your chart. But it looks like you're getting out of something that was very toxic, unhealthy, codependent. Again, not for your greatest good. Could have been affecting your health. Could have been dealing with someone that was very controlling, very demanding, obsessed. Someone was obsessed with the other. Someone even no matter what, wanted to stay with this person knowing that it wouldn't work, just to say that they were with them. So ego type of thing there. Trophy wife, trophy husband, something like this. But your hard work, my Pisces, is paying off. Whether this is you doing a lot of inner work, working on yourselves, or actually working, and this is helping you kind of, how should I say, fill that void, feel more, if you're working, if you got money coming in, or if you're working towards something, that tends to make you feel more in control, more empowered, more hopeful for the future, because you got a paycheck coming in, because you're working towards something. There's a purpose. There you go. Working towards your purpose. It could have been a bit risky, or thought you couldn't do this, or you were told that it would never happen. But it's a whole, I'm going to prove you wrong. Just watch me. Watch and see. Okay, so now, beneath the deck, you have the Two of Pentacles, upright. So this is getting that balance back. Trying to get your life back on track. Trying to maneuver between the worlds. Like getting balance between your home life and your career life, your love life and your home life or career life, however this is. Or before, with this 10, there was a lot of things on your plate, too much to handle, too much to deal with. It's in reverse, so that's a good thing. I feel like with this Two of Pentacles, now you went down from like 10 things to do to like two or three. So it's more manageable. Could have to do with your money. you know, getting your finances back in order. Some of you guys, it's an emotional type of energy where you needed to, with this Five of Cups down here, realize, come to terms that whatever happened, happened, and not dealing with that emotional turmoil, emotional roller coaster so much, decreasing, getting better. Better could have involved some counseling, or again, doing the work, a lot of soul searching, going within and just trusting that what's meant to be is meant to be. And at the end of the day, being positive is what's going to help you towards this goal. And I think that you get news, you see something that helps you understand that what you're doing is the right thing, and that gives you more motivated to continue to do whatever this is for you. I hope that's making sense. I get a lot of information like really, really fast in my head, and then I have to make sense of it really, really quickly over here. I feel like that that's that Two of Pentacles energy too, where they're like throwing stuff at you. Quick thinking. There you go. Quick thinking. And you're just like knocking it out the park every time. Like, what you at? That? Okay, it's this. It's that. Having the answers. Have a lot of problem solving. Able to problem solve, where before it seems like everything was a problem. Alrighty then. So now I'm going to give you a Butterfly Oracle card as your advice. Grief work. Okay, so this was very important. The grief work. Some of you guys have been working really, really hard to get past what has been a bit of a block for you. Let's see what the bookie book has to say. This card signals that your heart needs some healing from one or more losses. There's grief work to be done as a way of moving forward with your life. Already, you can think of how this specifically applies to you. Unhealed grief is compounded by each subsequent loss. Although it's uncomfortable to mourn and cry, sometimes this is the only path to healing. That's why it's best to heal with an experienced grief counselor, grief support group, or trauma-trained therapist. Loss is one of the most painful processes of change, yet it can also help us develop compassion and more appreciation for life. So this could also mean changes that feel like a loss, a calling to be a grief counselor, performing a eulogy, or comforting a grief-stricken friend. There you go, my Pisces. I hope that makes sense. Keep going. You guys are doing good. Whatever you're doing, it's good. It's working out. It's working out. It's making you less stressed. It's making you less worried. It's making you heal. Right? KK? Thank you. Bye.